And today, I'm very happy to inform that we are adding another feather into our cap by the grace of Allah. Dr. Shahul Hameed, Professor, retired of IIUM and INCEIF, is also joining us to add his expertise in this field to benefit all the participants.
Jazakallah khair.
Alhamdulillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Welcome to Chennai, Professor.
Thank you.
And we are very happy that you were able to be here today and join our Zoom session. We will have some, but we would like to know, other than the introductions I just mentioned, your few words about the Islamic finance industry in Malaysia and also what's the opportunities we have here. Yes, Professor.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. وبه نستعين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah. Actually, Islamic finance industry or Islamic banking in Malaysia started in 1983 with the establishment of the first Islamic bank, Bank Islam Malaysia. It is the project of Dr. Mahathir, our ex-Prime Minister, who is still alive, inshallah. Actually, we had a lot of support from the Malaysian government. Otherwise, I would say it would not have been succeeded, actually. And so at that time, there were a few Arab Islamic banks, Darul Mal Islami, Al Baraka, but Dr. Mahathir wanted to start Malaysia on its own. So in the first phase of the Malaysian Islamic banking, they didn't allow foreign Islamic banks to come in, but they started one to see how it goes. And so 1983. Then later, a few years later, they started another Islamic bank called Bank Mohammed. So both banks are still there, although they went through a period of difficulty. And also, and then they opened up takaful companies, and slowly they allowed to make the thing more widespread. They allowed Islamic windows in conventional banks. Then we had a problem of crossing of barriers, so that became a problem. So now what they did was the Islamic banks are no more, they have taken out. Then if any conventional bank want to do Islamic banking, they have to form an Islamic subsidiary. It has to be separated from the main thing. Okay. One good thing is once you become an Islamic bank, you cannot convert back to a conventional bank. It's okay. The regulation is there. Initially, we had a lot of problems. Firstly, tax problem is the biggest problem. So at that time, Anwar Ibrahim also was Deputy Prime Minister, and he's an Islamic thought thinker and so on. So what he did as our Finance Minister and so what happened was, actually what happened is so they also double taxation. Because for example, in Murabaha, you have to buy and then sell. So you incur tax twice. When the bank buys, it has to pay, and then when it sells another time. So the cost is passed on to the consumer. So we had double taxation problem in the land deals and so on. So the bank went to the minister, and each one he will sign, exempted, and all that. So finally, they made a law saying that any transaction which is Islamic will be, for tax purpose, be treated like a conventional thing. So there is only one tax. So that otherwise it wouldn't have taken off. Then if you know that, we actually wanted more Mudaraba and Musharaka tax thing, but we have faced a lot of actual problems in that thing. But in Mudaraba, for example, you have agency problems. Even in finance, agency problems and monitoring costs. So people, you give them some money without expecting any return, because in Musharaka, Mudaraba, you don't expect, and then the loss is borne by the Rabbul Mal, the person who gives the capital. So what they do is they take the money and they don't do the business, they just consume, have big cars and carpets in the offices and all that sort of nonsense. And then what happens? So, and then at the end of the day, they say, so we made a loss, so you bear the loss.